What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing something a little more fun. Been wanting to do it for a while for my grandfather, especially since he just didn't have the time, or especially since he doesn't have the ability to right now. So let's show you. We're going to be trying to get this up and rolling. It was his daddy. His daddy bought it new. I think we decided it was the early 80s. Been sitting for a long time now. So let me gather up a few more things and we'll get worked on it. Alright, first thing we're going to start with taking off his fuel pump. Let me go get a catch can. I don't want to leave a big mess everywhere. Before I get too far along, this is not the right fuel pump. Imagine that. Amazon gets me again. Well, maybe I could change out the sight glass. I don't know how hard it'd be. Try to take out the diaphragm and stuff out of this. So we might take it apart to see. Alright, I know it ain't the best view. That's all I got. So we're going to take apart the new one, that way I don't mess up the old one, just in case. I don't know how many of y'all carry around pocket tools. These Nipex Cobras do wonders. It's just a screen. Let's go get a pick maybe to get it out. There we go. So now we take apart this. That's smart enough. I'd buy something to sit on. All I'm doing is trying to take off the top of this to get to the diaphragm and the gasket around the top to try to put in the old one. They sent me the wrong one, or ordered the wrong one. Let me go find a different screwdriver. Hopefully my phone don't overheat. just got it set it up there. So let's see if we can get this thing tightened down. That's tight. Drop that socket in this diesel. That's awesome. Good thing I brought a wrench. Oh, she's tight. Not sure. I didn't do all this in vain. Looks like I might have. Darn it. Might have to swap all that stuff around. Anyways. Should have checked this beforehand. Alright, so we go back to the original plan. And do like I said. Alright. So we're gonna finish taking this apart. Yeah, that's what I figured. Old nasty junk. I should have some brake cleaned somewhere. As good as it's gonna get for today. Alright, so we're gonna take all this back apart again. Wonder what Vice Group Garage is up to today. Might put that over there. So now we put this under this one. Alright, now all we're gonna do is change some fuel filters if I got the right ones. I'm hoping I do. Ain't nothing like some old diesel. Wake you up in the morning. I went with Wicks this time. What I try to use on everything. Such a better brand than some of the old cheap ones. There we go. Oh, should be one of them in here. I hope. Yeah, looks like it right there. Oh. Now we need the gasket. Okay, so that looks like the one for the bottom. That should be the one for the top. I would assume. Let me go grab my little wrench. I did not see that just now. It was once an O-ring. That must be what this is for. Let's see. One more. Tight. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay. Yep, make a mess. Make a big mess, that's right. There we go. Put the other one on. All right. See if we can get this one shoved in there. Maybe. Okay. That should be tight enough. I'm not gonna worry about trying to do any injection stuff yet. Oh. All right, let me do some old tinkering around. See if I can get this thing to hit off. Well, good morning, YouTube. It's the following day. Had something to go do. Just back on the back. But we're back on it today. Today we're going to have to try to tear this apart because I think the stop arm in it stuck. Not letting it prime, not letting it deal fuel pressure. So we're going to try it. Alright, we'll start by taking off the stop lever and the throttle lever. I wasn't smart enough to bring my scribe over here with me. Set it over there so I lose it. There's the washer that we need to put with it. Up out the way. Let's see if we're going to get as lucky with this one. Okay. Put it over there and lose it. Set it over to the side. For the moment, I think I'm just going to try to take his top plate off. And do it that way. What do I want to do? Guess I'm going to take the whole thing off. Sorry about the wind noise. I'm sure it's loud in that microphone. SpongeBob must be leaving his pizza somewhere. Been windy all morning. I'm going to take his fuel filter back off. Make a mess everywhere. I have to take this cover off that holds your timing gear. It goes to this pump, feeds through. There's 3 bolts and a dowel. Alright. I'm going to try to mark where this goes. I'm getting bad at this. There we go. Alright. Should have brought one of my maple trees out here. off. What that wind drip? So there's the 3 bolts. They got block tabs you have to bend to take them out. But I'm going to focus on trying to get the rest of this taken apart first. I ended up taking this shroud out, being able to get to it. So now we're taking the bolts out. Make sure you don't drop that collar with the locks on it into the motor. That won't be a fun time at all. Alright, so I'm gonna take this last bolt off right here. Nut off, sorry. is to pull this thing off. These can only go on one way. That's a good thing. Don't have to try to time it. Which there is a way to time this. Watched a YouTube video about it yesterday. If I can think about it, I'll try to link, but it's do a link to the video. And it should just come right out. Yeah. I don't think I said it before, but this is a Perkins 3-cylinder. So it's a little different than the one I watched last night, which was a 4-cylinder. But the pumps are made pretty much identical. So it's in the top hole. Camera can pick that up or not. You got 3 separate holes on where your governor plate right with this spring. Mine's in the top. I think the video I watched had the one in the bottom. But you have to keep up with that so you know. Along with in here, there's 3 holes. Mine's in the middle. You have to keep up with that. I'm gonna try my best not to take that one out. Make a big mess getting these all over. May help if I had a smaller screwdriver. Tractor set for, I know, at least 10 years before we were able to get it back. So no telling how long before that. So this thing is real dirty. I don't know if y'all can see all the dirt. Hear me over the wind. Try to set this back kind of where it was. Come on now. It's on there too good, I guess. Well, they didn't do what I wanted it to do. I think it's out of the way now. Where's my little wrench go? There. Let's see if I can do it with this. Boy, it's all the way back in there. Alright. So it sits like that, okay. Now we should be able to see what I'm saying. Stop won't even turn. There we go. They get built up with this varnish stuff. Diesel leaves behind. I should have some sandpaper I can clean that hole with. Clean that rod. Yeah, I see it now. I had brought some spray hose right there. Spray down in here. Good Lord. Okay. Got a copper washer. There's spring. You gotta take it out, top off this board. Spring out. There's the plunger and the other spring. Take that out of there without breaking it. Now there's another spring thing in there. check ball when you have a small spring all the way down at the bottom. I don't know how I'm gonna get out. There's a, what did he call it? It's basically like a needle and seat, I guess is the way to say it. That gets stuck and won't let diesel through if it goes all the way to the bottom, which don't look like this one did. There's that other spring. These have a little tab that goes across to make it with this. If I can get the stop out, I'll do it. Keeps it from falling all the way down. You lose your head pressure in this if it does so. If I got a brush or anything. So this faces that. That faces out. See if I can remember that. There you go. I'm gonna do one at a time. Now, trying to take the stuff away. I really don't want to break this O-ring. But I did it anyway. Get my kid out. always lube your O-ring. Next thing, so much easier going back together. Alright, dust cap. Vibration washer. Here's all the things gonna break. Alright now, come on. There we go. Just like that. So now that points up, back, dust cap. I thought I just needed that. Pretty sure the spring is in the middle hole. It's just got oil seal that went flying. It's got a master spline, so you can only put this collar on one way. Flush out of it. I'll just spray some grease on it. Yeah, master spline is right there. Like it. That should be more than plenty. Take these back out, stick them back over there where they belong. I figure it's going to be hard to get that off. And this one don't look bad, so I may just leave it alone. It ain't hard to get to. Put it on the trailer. So much I do with that spray. And that. There we go. Now, before I get too far ahead of myself. I need to clean this. just want to be a booty. There we go. Understood. Alright, pretty sure it's back on. I don't think I'm gonna put the mechanic wire on this one. Didn't have it on there whenever I got it. What you not happy about? Okay, just got the pump put back on, tightened down. Just gonna bend my tabs back on the lock ring on the front of the timing gear. Got some gasket maker on there. I think it's clean enough. Tire ain't real comfortable being rolled out. Oh yes. Alright. I guess I might have to get back on these. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna see if I can do this again and see what she does. Boy, does she purr like a kitten. So not bad for an old 3-cylinder Perkins IMT 539. It's been sitting around for a long time. Ain't moved. Lift arms work. Surprised by that. So we're gonna doll her up again. Make her look a little better. So maybe we can do that in a future video. So that's where I'm gonna leave you off today. That's all I got time for. Running a little late already anyways. So with that being said, catch you next time.